traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, October 31st, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. But first, don't forget to check out my website, FXPipCollector.com, if you'd like to get access to my swing trade signals, my daily members-only live streams on Zoom, and my 34-video trading course are included for only $30 per month. So this has been a very weak month for all the dollar pairs. Definitely a strong move to the downside, which would definitely lead you to believe that it would at least make some sort of significant move down, especially if this is going to end up being like one down, three up, and then one down for either a running flat or an expanding flat. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we definitely did have a breaker structure to the downside, as you can see right here. Pretty much proves that this whole series of higher highs, higher lows from there is over. Now, if this is really like 1, 2, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3 waves up, and now we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down like that for either an expanding or a running flat, that means that we're likely in for a pretty bearish pound dollar for probably quite a while, because this is the weekly time frame. Heading down to the daily time frame. On the daily is where you can start to see the structure of this first move down right here. We technically definitely do not have a bigger structure, but we are starting to get some higher lows. I think that we may be getting very close to the end of this first move down, which is likely a wave A or a wave 1. It probably is more likely a wave 1, but we can't rule out the possibility of it being a wave A. The next move up should be a crutch into this move down, which would be either a wave B or a wave 2. And like I always say, a wave B, wave 2 is not really important to know the difference, because the trading strategy for a B is exactly the same as the trading strategy for a 2, which would be looking for shorts on shorter time frames. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, we definitely do not have that breaker structure yet, so we can't say the trend is over. Some of the other dollar pairs do look like they are getting close to breaking, but we really cannot rule out the possibility of this making another push down and maybe even making a new low, which is why until we actually get that breaker structure, I would still be keeping an eye out for some shorts, especially on shorter time frames. Taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, the pound dollar has been very, very, very choppy, which I think is probably pretty predictable, especially with the election only about 6 days away in the US. So we may be in for a very choppy market until we get to about November 6th. But we do have non-farm payroll tomorrow on Friday, and if it does break structure to the upside, I definitely will become a buyer. Otherwise, I would still be keeping an eye out for some shorts, because like I said on the 4 hour time frame, the trend is definitely still down. There's really nothing stopping this thing from making another attempt on these lows over here. So if you do see an opportunity to go short, like a nice Fibonacci bounce, a nice engulfing move to the downside, then I would still take it as a sorting opportunity, potentially for the continuation of this downtrend, at least until we get a breaker structure to the upside, which we definitely do not have yet. So don't forget to join my free Discord group. It's linked over here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.